Indonesian YouTube, 2009. It was the year YouTube became the cool new thing on the internet. Nerds and outcasts share their life stories, young filmmakers showcasing their work, amateur makeup artists sharing their knowledge, and those bedroom musicians making song covers. There was no AdSense, there were no clicks, just a few YouTubers, their camera, and their own little audience. Then came the new YouTube Partner Program. It allowed more people to be involved in the whole economy of the whole thing, making money out of it, even being a full-time YouTube content creator as a living. It turned from a playground to be one of the most sustainable marketplaces on the internet. The bigger guys made it seem so easy to get featured on national television, publishings, and feature films. They went famous overnight. Many people who never really cared about the platform or the community were sold by the idea of fame, money, and power. Days passed, and more people came in. You know, the fuckboys, middle school bullies, big corporations, and worst of all, traditional television. The internet killed the video star. From that day on, YouTube had become the wild, wild web. And in the midst of all this chaos, What the Fuck Indonesia was born. A movement to criticize, to fight, to question the act of exploitation by YouTube personalities, and to oppose the morality of the audience who were foolishly enriching these immoral YouTubers. Though What the Fuck Indonesia was age restricted, it quickly gained the silver play button along with a line of toxic fanbase that would never stop pushing What the Fuck Indonesia for saying mean things to all YouTubers. They failed to understand that they had completely stripped What the Fuck Indonesia of its essence. And that's how What the Fuck Indonesia disappeared. Without What the Fuck Indonesia, many ripoffs were born, but they were created with such a different soul. Not to criticize, not to fight the status quo, but to exploit, to be famous, and to be rich from AdSense. Toxic What the Fuck Indonesian fans were slowly sucked into these and contributed to the ripoffs and turned them into a bloodsucker labeled as a critique channel. On their hands, critique channels has lost a lot of its integrity and merely they started to become a way of just for another YouTube rapper to sell shitty merch to their audiences. All of the effort and the anger showcased through the 12 episodes of What the Fuck Indonesia could not change a single thing on YouTube. From 100,000 of its subscribers, they all look into What the Fuck Indonesia as a farce, not the essence. It was hard for What the Fuck Indonesia to return. Why should it return anyway? It would only become yet another amusement, not a reflection, a way to be edgy, not a movement. A YouTube video, never a vengeance. Any kind of revolt to shock the heartbeat of Indonesian YouTube community won't even save this ecosystem. And this is how it happened. This is how the Indonesian YouTube ended.